It's part of the fun.
Getting into today's session, shall we? Let's pick off with a little bit of a recap, shall we?
We all died. The end.
Picking up where we last left off. The party rested, preparing for their journey ahead of them. Utgard spoke with Sweet Daisy, asking her about her ties with the Synagogue. After gaining some information about Vecna previously unknown, such as his role he played in the destruction of Earth and Project Eden starting before it was ready, Sweet Daisy felt it necessary to tell the group something. Gathering everyone together, and after some meandering, told the party that Gonagide is the unknown god, Vecna. The party split. Utgard stormed up deck. While there, Utgard was met with Tarathiel, who offered to speak somewhere more private. After promising to return him back to the ship once they're done, Utgard vanishes, and Nolson sees just long enough to register what was happening, but not long enough to do anything about it before Utgard vanished right before his eyes. Nolson goes down to tell everybody what he had just seen, and the party panics a bit and prepares for what could be a fight. Meanwhile, Tarathiel offers Utgard a deal to give up Aktha to Tarathiel, and he will let Utgard kill Vecna. After some deliberation, Utgard refuses that he lost one nephew, and he will not lose another. Tarathiel accepts his refusal and sends him back to the airship, warning that it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of how. Utgard attempts to tell Aktha everything he had just learned, the soul that rests dormant in their body, but before he can explain much, the airship is attacked. The engine explodes and the ship crashes into the ground. Dazed, three figures alongside Tarathiel descend on the crash. Despite their protesting attempts, Aktha is restrained, and the vision they saw came to pass. And from Aktha's body, a female figure appears. Annalise, as Utgard knows her by name. She gives the party one last look before disappearing with Tarathiel. The next few moments pass before the party can know what happens. As they heal and regroup, the distant body of Jormungandr, the immense world serpent, is freed. The Dragonfire Island, which was part of Jormungandr's imprisonment, was seemingly destroyed. Vecna was lured out, just as Tarathiel told Utgard he would, and fell into Tarathiel's trap, having his powers bound to the eye and hand of Vecna. Aktha is brought back to consciousness, but is bereft of memories. And in one final moment, Tarathiel appears to Utgard in illusion, now attaining everything he had ever wanted. The skies perpetually darkened with clouds. He tells him this: if the party is so certain in their way, to prove it, the place he had taken Utgard is where he will be waiting. No matter how long they take, what plans they make, he will await for their arrival, to make one last attempt to stop him. They know what happens when they fail, and he vanishes and the party is left, stunned and afraid.
What a confident bitch.
What a fucking dick.
Look, it's a kind of an unpopular opinion. I don't really like that guy. I think he's a bit of a jerk.
I don't really like Tarathiel.
I'm gonna say something a little controversial, a little hot take. I think Tarathiel kind of sucks, guys.
He's kind of smelly.
He's
kind of
stinks.
stinks. He kind of big stinky.
He kind of stinks like a guy that's been dead for a couple thousand years. I wonder what that's like, getting killed.
His personality kind of gives not good.
Not good.
That's a good. You know what? I think that was the best description.
Fucking you, Spencer.
That was fucking great.
So,
actually, I loved that.
You all once more gather, salvaging what you can from the wreckage of the airship. Adolin still injured and unconscious. Yes, Tomo?
We get sadness XP.
No. Unfortunately, not.
I don't get
No,
any XP.
Not even 10 XP. Come on, Kyle.
Come
Not
on,
even.
Kyle. Kyle,
There's a
I
bone. There's a
Kyle, I
bone.
got a
1
power
XP.
level all the way back up to level 13. I can't get a level.
Well, you guys are still level 12. Well, most of you.
I'm not.
That's why I threw in most of you.
One singular sad XP. There was a bone.
You all.
Just like
Can we get 69 XP? Because that's nice.
That's.
We'll forever only have 69.
Anyway.
Okay, I'm sorry. I want to interrupt slightly. My notes from last session, I don't have a lot. All it says is Jormungandr is freed, and then I drew some shit, and then I said, "Oh no, this is bad."
Oh no, this is bad.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh.
like, oh no, it's
That's
blurry.
so fun. It is very blurry.
Because I have the blur
Arnar.
filter.
Getting into it. After salvaging what you could from the ship, getting your weapons, tools, equipment, Adolin healed but still on the verge of unconsciousness, the burning rubble still in flames, sending smoke into the air. What would you all like to do?
Cry.
Well, you don't know what's going on, so.
I know.
Reaction.
All I know is I
Confused
woke
cry.
up with a hole in my chest around a burning ship.
Has Bridget gone?
Bridget is
Bridget
gone.
lost.
It's just you six plus Declan and Hadolin.
I'm gonna kind of collect the whole party, kind of.
What about Tregobor? Isn't he still around?
Yeah,
Fine.
he's alive. He got pulled out of the
Uthgar
wreckage
just-
with Nelson.
Yes, Tregobor is also there.
We were told something about that. Didn't he say, like, if you want...
Keep the body.
Keep
one
him
of
alive.
one of the three people who was with Tarathiel, just as a reminder,
Yeah, the hand.
the
that
one
fists
on the
eye.
broom
The sexy
the
witch
broom.
lady.
said that you all have something of theirs, and if you know what's good for you, you'll keep him alive.
Which is interesting because they could have just grabbed him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Honestly,
he was
uh,
there.
Tarathiel just loves to fuck with us. I mean, like, he does what he wants, I guess.
Look, he's abstinent in all other parts of his life. He needs to fuck in some way, all right?
God.
Well, hey, to be fair, Kyle never said Ellisborn are abstinent, just that they're infertile.
No. No one would fuck that kind of crazy.
I think the girl on the broom would. Or the big brute guy. I don't know what Tarathiel's into.
Why not both?
Quick,
Borkin
can
knows
we?
those.
What is Tarathiel? How does he swing? I spent a whole 2 months with him.
I mean,
Is he fruity?
do you want to make a very, very
Yes, I
retroactive
do.
sense motive check?
Yes,
to
I
see
do.
what
Very.
Tarathiel's sexual preferences is?
Yes, I do.
I hope the DC is insanely hard.
I don't know, Kyle. He's kind of been on my dick this whole time. I think he's a little fruity.
Personally,
Yeah.
I think that he needs to take us out to dinner first before he continues to fuck us.
Yeah.
But,
We have
but
to at least
to be
establish
honest
a
with you,
safe word first.
I kind of feel like Tarathiel doesn't pay attention to
Mine's
consent, though.
pineapple.
Oh my god, you're
Yeah.
Tarathiel, I like to be wined and dined before I
Oh
get.
my god. What the
What?
hell is getting into everyone?
What is the roll, Lex?
Our
So
hatred of
I
Tarathiel
rolled a
is-
17
Mm-hmm.
plus 19.
Okay, so 36.
I
36?
hope the DC's 40, because that's going to
Yeah.
be hilarious.
Oh.
Is he?
Tarathiel's ace row.
Oh, okay.
Damn it.
I mean,
My
Ace Rose can still
man.
have relationships, but is he
boys.
like, the
No, he's
far
a
end of
purple
Ace
and
Row?
green boy.
He's pretty far into ace row.
My man. I relate to that, my guy, kind of.
Cameron, I would not say that you relate to the genocide maybe now.
That
don't
was pretty Walmart of you, Cam.
It's
Wow.
the repressed. The repression.
It's Walmart of me to appreciate people's identities all of a sudden? Come on.
No, it's Walmart of you to compare yourself to him.
'Cause we have the
Anyway.
same
You're
identity?
no.
Wait a second.
Here's the thing. You're better than him. He relates to you. You
You're right.
don't
There
relate
you go.
to him.
There we go.
There we go. We turned it around.
Just a problem
Anyway.
dramatic.
I think we've all just been so
Tomo?
traumatized.
Yeah.
Tomo,
I'll lead us.
I'm okay.
you as you're standing around the wreckage,
Yep.
looking at all of the destruction, and just a ping in your brain. It's like Tarathiel's ace row.
Oh my!
I think it's hold on. So I think it's gonna stem from Tomo trying to figure out if there's any way that he could hurt Tarathiel as much as Tarathiel has hurt him right now.
Okay, but
Interesting.
regardless,
Holding his hands.
the burning wreckage of the airship is still around you, and as you all stand in relative silence, brains moving thousands of miles a minute, you can see Declan looks around and says, I'm gonna look for somewhere safe to regroup.
Yeah.
I forget, did Utgard and I meet back up at the party? Because we were off
Yes.
in the
Yes.
okay.
You
Yeah.
all...
Yeah, Utgard probably like brought you along with them.
Declan takes to the skies and starts leaping across the treetops.
Okay, everyone.
So, for now at least, perhaps we should get some introductions out of the way, as sad as it sounds.
Right.
Aktha, this is Castiel, Sweet Daisy, Tomotaru, and Nilsson. And it's Hadelin and Tarekobor.
You were cheese buddies with my brother, as I've been told.
I do like cheese, and I'm surprised I haven't found any on myself.
Actually, Cass has the bag of holding, and he's just gonna pull out like a little thing of Munsters. Like,
Okay.
yeah, you kind of have a stash in here. You want some?
This is the scary man offering the kid some candy right now.
Oh God! Oh
Yeah,
God!
This is true. Well, he looks like a knight in shining armor, and Utgard trusts him.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, you do get the sense that though you don't have your memories back, there's something deeper in your body that trusts everybody here.
Okay.
This must be a
and-
lot for you right now.
Yeah,
Considering.
it's kind of a
Are
bit-
you okay? By the way, do you need any
No.
healing?
Oh, yeah, physically I'm okay.
Physically, you're okay. Okay, that's the first step. Anyone else? Is everyone physically okay?
Does anyone need?
I'm okay.
I'm a little
Now
house
that
for
one
wear,
could
but
heal
not
overnight.
bad. A few scratches. Yes, same.
Kyle, I did actually have a question.
I fully healed
what's up?
myself. Yeah, I did.
Do I have level 1 HP? Like, how does that work? Because it's like physical. Did I get weaker?
I'll say for now you have level 1 HP right now.
Okay.
After a while, there's some rustling in the trees, and Declan lands back down and says, I see a cave not far from here. We can hide there. I don't know what's looking for us, if anything, but I don't want to wait around and find out.
I'll keep an eye on the skies. Look around, make sure no one's
Did
hiding.
someone carry Hadelin? I don't know if he can walk on his own.
Oh,
I can carry him.
Oh, okay.
And unless Aktha, you want to.
I was just gonna say I could help.
I mean, I could.
I would appreciate all the help I can get.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I'll try to
Taking-
help as much as I can.
Take Hadelin.
I
Declan looks over at you.
I'm gonna cast Bull Strength on Aktha so Aktha can help better.
Okay. You have +4 to your strength score.
It brings me up
muscles
to
just
a
get jacked.
12.
Will you help better now?
Well,
You can lift up both feet.
The
Cass, would you like me to send Andre or Tomet just to make sure they're okay?
I sent Toma if you could send Andre.
Okay.
Hopefully they found more people. I'm gonna look at Declan. They evacuated as much as they can, but there are still people missing.
Okay.
Hopefully they'll keep us in touch.
I'm gonna wave my
alright.
hands in the air and send Andre and say, "Hello, Andre. This is Sweet Daisy. Just checking in for signs of life. We're all okay. Hopefully, you are too. What's happening?
I count one more.
Safe! Please!
Your spell connects. And a message is relayed. And eventually, you get a response. Hello, yes, I'm... Okay. There's still quite a few missing. More living bodies are turning up than dead. That's good. We just don't know where to go. And that's it.
I sure hope they still have the scroll.
I'm gonna relay all of that to Cass.
They
Wait,
don't.
con-
Vecna died.
No, I mean, he already, but Tarathra already knew True
No,
Binding,
Tarathiel. Yeah, Tarathiel already knows to do true binding.
which is,
To rather, more specifically, his sword.
yeah.
He himself did not know
That's
how to do
right.
it. It was from his sword.
I forgot it was his sword. Yeah.
Kyle, what was that mage lady's name
From
that we
hell.
saved from the Iron Flask?
Oh,
The goth one.
Wait, I
Yeah.
think I have
yes,
it now.
God, what was her name? Start with a C.
The one that killed Redwood.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
one
yeah.
that killed Redwood.
What was her name?
Mommy.
C something.
Alessin?
No.
I think it was the C name.
Calaria?
Calaria.
Calaria.
I think
That
it-
was it.
Yeah.
Calaria. That was her name.
Okay. All right. Sweet Daisy. Calaria could possibly be at the other college. Ask her if she has any place that would be safe for a large amount of people to stay with. She owes us.
Oh. Okay.
If she doesn't, our next step is the king.
Gotcha. Okay.
And
I'm gonna envision Calaria.
Yeah, the
What was that, Cass?
actually, before you do that, I doubt they could hold people, but we could ask. I guess, what was his name? Vigilant?
Vigilance and Valiance?
I don't know this, but
Oh, what was his actual name? Silas, I think? I don't know if sending will go across planes, though.
There's
We-
a small chance, but most likely not
Okay,
in
we'll
most
start with
cases.
Calaria, then.
Okay.
we
I'm
could
gonna
also.
envision-
The king wouldn't be a bad idea either.
The king wouldn't be a bad idea, no.
It's kind of a win-win for him. He
True.
gets the leverage of having dragons, and also
And now you
he's
suppose
kind of. It also kind of seems like he's always had a good heart.
We do actually trust him a bit more. Okay, scratch Calaria. King first.
Okay. It's been a while since I've sent royalty. I'm going to envision the king. Your Majesty!
What dragons?
You should probably tell him it's the Munster
Got
Mash.
dragons?
You want some dragons?
Dragons
Here?
in my kingdom is more likely than you think.
Oh my god!
There's a predicament.
I mean, the world's a predicament right
He
now.
looks up in the sky,
Guys,
like,
let her cook. I
Yeah.
can't count what you're talking.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Immigration incoming, maybe? With your permission, rehouse a couple thousand dragons? Please? Thank you.
Love you, bye.
Curtsy.
You have 15 more words.
Tell them that they are allies of Marx. Marx was part of the
They are Tauren.
yeah allies of Marx.
Oh,
First they were allies with Bridget, and then after Bridget retired, Mark stepped in.
all
I guess just saying
friends
they are Tauren.
of the Altoran, their home exploded and flew off into the sky
Love you.
Love you, bye. I like how we don't have to use all 25 words, but
Yeah.
we always do. We
do.
always do.
We got
We
it.
do.
Thank you.
Okay.
The king's cool. We'll be like,
Your-
what?
Yes,
What?
your spell connects, and the message is sent and received, and
Huh?
eventually, you also get a response from him, and he says, "If the predicament is what I'm looking at outside, something is wrong. This doesn't feel like the church is doing."
There's a keen eye on this king.
This king, his wisdom, pretty high.
There's something wrong.
And he says, "Any aid I can lend, I will."
That's why the king's the goat.
And that's
What
it.
was his name, by the way?
I imagine we're doing
all.
all this while we're walking to the cave.
Yes.
Because that guy,
That one is
honestly,
leading you all.
every time we've talked to that king, he's just been one of my favorite characters. He's just
Yeah,
been like
he's
a
pretty
genuinely
chill.
nice guy.
I
I,
will get his name really quick.
I'm gonna resend him one more time after you're done looking through your things, Kyle. So I've used 3 sendings so far, right?
Yeah, that's third. That'd be the third.
I sent Bridget, so in the session before this, so that's 4.
Maybe I should have
And then
taken
also you're
sending
going
too.
to need to
so we
send
have
either
more.
Tomet or Andre again. Remember.
Okay.
Probably Mark's would be best.
Okay. Let's see how many. Sending is a 4th level. Alright. We're good. We're good. I've got 7. I've got 3 more.
Hell yeah.
Can you use higher spell slots for lesser spells, or is that only in 5e?
I think that's only 5e.
Oh,
Ah.
Well, I mean, I guess it's up to DM discretion, but rules as written, no.
I know there's some classes that do that, though. I think.
No.
Ah, okay.
Well, there's feats for it.
Uh,
Yeah, it's meta magic stuff.
well, yeah, the meta magic stuff does that.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I can make Shield of Faith last 24 hours on one of us.
Yeah, while Kyle's looking for that, I'm actually going to walk over to Utgard and Aktha. I'm going to stay closer to Utgard so that I don't get too close to Aktha.
King Alian the 13th.
King
Alien.
Alium.
Alian.
Alien.
Oh, sorry. I could have told you that. I missed the part where we were looking for the king's name.
I just didn't remember it. I have it in
my
my notes
bad.
somewhere, but dude, I'm so bad with names.
He's one of the few NPCs I've written the name down for. The last one was Tregabor. And it was King Alian, and then Tregabor, and before that it was Abelard, the Duke of Onstead.
Abelard.
It's really funny. I wrote Alian as Alan, but weirdly spelled.
I'm going to walk over to them. Okay. I have 2 things. 1. If anything gets too close to Aktha, I want you to use this, and I'm gonna hand Aktha the iron flask.
Okay.
Anything dangerous gets too close to you. We kind of have a habit of getting into sticky situations, as you imagine. Your first interaction with us, I guess. This is an iron flask. Do you know what that is?
Spellcraft?
Sure, make a spellcraft check.
Level 1 spellcraft moment.
Oh, okay. You know what? Spellcraft. That's a 21.
21? Yeah, you've heard of iron flasks before.
Oh, yeah. No,
Used
I
to
know this
contain
is-
creatures.
You know how filthy expensive it is.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna give this to you to keep you a little bit safer.
Okay.
Second thing, you have a sending stone to your mother.
Oh,
I
That's
suggest
what
you
this
use
is.
it.
okay.
That's what this fucking rock was.
I
Let
thought
them
this
know
was
that
the
you've
Riverstone.
lost your memories up until you're now 15, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they're going to want to hear from you, and you should also let them know that if you would like, that Dragonfire has relocated to the capital of
Balin.
Velfell.
Okay. I actually don't think I know the capital.
No. To Velfell. Or
Oh.
Valen.
Gotcha. No, I'm saying, like, I don't think Aktha, like, if you had said Keimhurst, I don't think Aktha would know that was the capital.
Oh, yeah. To Keimhurst, if you don't know the name.
Okay. Why is that important?
That is a very big bombshell. I'm not sure if you want me to tell you, but I will. Would you like me to,
Perhaps
or would
we
you
should
like to talk to your
leave it
parents?
for his parents. I think that is something
Yes.
for them to talk about.
I'm giving Aktha the option to choose.
Okay.
I'm also going to walk to Aktha as soon as that conversation's over.
Would you like to wait for your parents to tell you?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm gonna go make sure that it's alright. If you need anything, please just, I guess, if you feel comfortable reaching out to us.
Okay.
I feel like this is going to be overwhelming. Hi.
Hello? Nolson,
I know you're talking
right?
to... Yeah. You're older than me, technically.
Okay. I don't know what that has to do with anything that's going on right now, but okay.
I don't know. I don't know how to interact in this in this situation. I'm kind of concerned. Here, have this ring. It will keep you from not being dead.
Okay.
You wear it. If you ever feel like you're going to die, it will stop you from dying. 9 times, and then
like
it'll
in a
just stop
mental
working.
way? Or like
Nope, physical.
Okay.
Physical.
Oh, okay.
Like if someone stabbed you like 10 times, you just live.
That sounds
You'd
useful.
be healed. You'd heal too.
Okay. Thank
I'm really
you.
bad. I'm really bad with children, and you're now mentally a 15-year-old. I don't know what to do.
You're okay. That's fine. It's just there's a lot happening right now, and
I
you're
know,
coming
and
in with a way different energy than everybody else has so far.
Thank you, Nolson.
Yes,
We
thank you. I do
it.
appreciate it.
Yes, I.
I'm gonna keep carrying this guy over to this cave.
I mean, I can help. I'm also.
It's
I have
okay.
strength.
You casted the spell on me, and it's fine now.
Declan
What's
leads you.
the name of the ring? Sorry.
The Ring of 9
Ring of 9
Lives.
Lives.
You should give
Declan
me the
leads
giant
you all
strength, baby. Oh no,
through
no.
the forest.
I think no.
Until you eventually reach a very narrow cave mouth. Declan kind of motions inside of it and stands on the side of it, kind of eyeing the horizon. He still has his spear out, looking around.
Can I do a quick check in the cave? I got real far dark vision.
Go for it.
I'll look around to make sure no one's coming from the outside, and I'll turn. I think I still have my true seeing going on.
Spot or search, Kyle?
Spot.
I do love spot checks. Thanks, Kyle.
Spot
That is
checks are
a
great.
36.
36?
Mm-hmm.
You peer inside the cave, and it gets a bit wider as it enters out, but then gets very narrow. In just a few steps, you can see it ends. So it's maybe only about 50 to 60 feet long, and 30 feet at its widest point, 50 feet up. But it's just a very narrow cave opening that offers protection.
But nothing is in it. Maybe something that made the cave.
No.
Good. I don't want to get eaten in my sleep. I'm already sad.
And you all are ushered inside the cave. Nothing on the outside, just trees and a very distinct lack of nature. No bird song, nothing.
I'll cast light on something. What should I cast light on? I've never used light. How does it work?
Light?
You have a weapon or a helmet or a foot?
Well,
I don't know.
My helmet passively glows, so we already got kind of a torch.
Just put on my shield.
Oh, that's actually a really good idea. I'm going to cast light on his tower shield.
Okay. Yeah. You grab the shield, and it begins illuminating like a torch, shedding substantial light, illuminating the cave well enough for you all to see.
I miss Loom.
How far of a walk was it to
So
get here?
dead.
It took maybe about a 15-20 minute walk, so
Okay.
still close to the wreckage, but far enough away where people investigating it would have a very hard time finding this by accident.
I'm gonna have picked up like dry sticks and stuff on the way up over. Set a little fire going, light it up.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put
Oh.
Hadolin down next to the fire.
That does
Yeah.
mean Aktha has seen cast breathe fire now for the first time.
Hadolin is kind of fluttering in and out of consciousness a bit. Half of his body is still have very light burn marks across him. Upper shoulder, down to his elbow, further down his chest, where his clothes are covering him.
Is he full HP?
He is, yeah. but
Okay.
still pretty injured from the crash.
Need
Could
some
rest-
restoration.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Restoration on him then.
You place your hands on his chest and pump a restoration inside of it.
That I could do at will.
And you
Let's
see
go.
it fills his chest, and he draws a very deep breath. And his eyes kind of open. He looks around, says,
All right.
"Hello."
You okay there?
It feels like I fell off my bed.
Well, a little worse than that, but we're okay.
Kind of struggles to an upright position. Kind of looks down at his arm.
I'm glad you're all right.
They're on me.
We're in a cave. We're all safe right now. The ship is destroyed, but we're all right. Physically.
This thing I remember, the engine kind of got really hot, and then it blew up.
Yeah. You remember Tarathril?
I mean, yes.
Yeah, I mean, it was him. He's the one that did that.
Oh, that's fun.
So the point is, you didn't do anything wrong on the ship angle. So.
That's good. I mean, I knew I didn't, but that's good reassurance.
I'm so bad with kids. I'm just glad you're okay.
He's looking around, sees that he has his bag with him, and he opens it and starts looking through it. Starts drinking from his water skin.
Is his hat in his bag? Did his hat make it, Kyle?
Did his entire pirate get up? Make
It's
it
all
Kyle?
burned.
Did he
Only-
spend 1,500 gold on something
Nothing.
only to lose it?
500.
Only
500.
500.
Still
only,
500
only,
still.
Only half of his pirate getup is singed. You know, the part of his upper body
I mean,
and shoulder. And,
Singed pirate gear, kind of sick. So,
It's aesthetic.
Makes him look more.
the tricorn hat is not there.
aw, that's like the best part.
How could you take away our boy's hat, Kyle?
That's the most important part.
I mean, I'm the one who gave it to him.
Neither did I. He
I
bought
mean,
it.
I'm-
No, wait, you're literally the one who gave it to him. He went and bought
No,
it.
yeah, that's what I said. I'm the one who gave it to him.
Oh, I
though.
thought you said you weren't the one that gave it to
No,
him.
yeah.
So,
I mean, I'm more worried about his Zap. Does he still have his gun?
He doesn't have it with him.
oh no, that thing's so cool. But I'm glad you're all right.
It
Sweet
looks like
Daisy, were you
everybody
sending
else is-
another sending?
I was, but I was just waiting for everyone to finish before having interactions. But
You
I am
are
gonna
inside the
send.
cave now.
I am gonna send another thing to the king, and then one to Marks.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, if you're sure, tell me where they should meet you, meet an entourage, customs, border patrol. I repeat, a couple thousand dragons.
3 more.
Thank you much.
Thank you much.
There's a part of me, the king's like, oh, I would have done that anyway, but you said dragons, that's sick as fuck.
Yep. Your spell connects again, and after a brief moment, he responds and says, well, I wouldn't want to bog down them with bureaucratic red tape, so just tell them to make their way to Keimhurst as quickly as possible. We will accommodate to the best of our abilities.
God, he really is the goat. Holy shit.
All
I love
right.
that guy.
Really? The goat.
And then I'm gonna send Marks.
Every time
Mark?
that guy talks.
The king has granted housing sanctuary in Keimhurst. Tell all the dragons to make their way there. You'll be safe. I hope you're safe. I hope everyone is.
You gotta, I hope you're safe.
Okay.
Well, that's nice. That got there.
Your message connects, and he responds. Good. I'll spread the word. We'll make sure they're escorted safely. That's it.
I just realized something. I have the last part of the ship with me. In my sheath. The last thing you named.
What?
The table sheath.
Oh, the table sheet.
I actually have literally the last piece of the ship.
Oh yeah, you named one of the tables to make a scabbard
Oh, right.
Yeah.
for the sword, yeah.
It's the last thing Aktha named.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm.
And also, we have the last bit of the ship on us. We got it, boys. We're there.
Regenerate.
We can start the mending process. It'll take a while. But
From a single piece.
Jacob,
Hundreds of
did
mending
Aktha
spells.
keep the sending zone to their parents in the bag of holding or on their person?
On their person.
Like a cell phone.
Udgar's just gonna. Have you gone through your pockets yet?
No, not yet. I don't think so. I am waiting for a moment when I can.
Okay. Then scratch that. Udgar is just gonna sit down next to you and just put a comforting hand on your shoulder and try and just support you as much as he can.
I'm going to say to the whole party, do you think we should discuss what our next steps are?
Well, I just sent Marks and the king and the dragons on the island are now making their way to Keimhurst.
Yeah, that's...
We should probably make our way there. I mean, this involves more than us, I'm guessing, and Marks could get us to the group of people that I'm not sure if I'm allowed to name anymore, since Aktha is a bit fuzzy on things right now.
Oh, you can... What group of people?
The big group of people. Big group of people from different places that we all know about, but it's fine. It's fine.
I have no idea.
It's fine, right?
We also still have to deal with the
we have
war.
We have a lot to deal with. And
There's also the demons and
Yes.
Lowry.
Yeah. Is this
true, but
after Ukkar told us that we have as much time as possible?
Yeah.
No, he was actually going to bring that up in a second.
That's okay. That's the important part because
I'm sorry. Demons and war?
there's a
Right.
lot,
Yeah.
and we have to deal with Tarathril.
Aktha, sorry, do you remember my name? Do you remember what it is? Utgard told you a minute ago, but there were a lot mixed in.
Sweet Daisy?
Yes.
Okay.
For all intents and purposes, we are best friends. Right?
Sense
We,
motive.
Sweet Daisy believes that.
Okay. I'm not actually sense motivated.
You are a part of a very busy task force that is run by, my goodness, a bunch of people. We're kind of independent contractors. For like the world? Sometimes just the dragon, sometimes just for us.
The dragons?
Which-
Other times for the king.
But it's important to mention, Aktha, you're not forced to do that.
Let's.
No. By no means. We're just filling you in on what. So you.
Before we fill Aktha in. First. This is going to be a lot, Aktha. This might not be something you want to hear right now, but probably today.
Okay.
We've done a lot. A lot of it's crazy. A lot of it's not going to sound real.
Okay.
One thing we should bring up before we do a long conversation.
Yes, I think first we need to calm down. We're not leaving today. I have the feeling we're going to have to deal with this probably first thing tomorrow. We need to figure out food situations. We need to get ourselves safe and prepared first. Perhaps tonight we have that conversation. For now.
When I was gathering my weapons from the ship as well, Tarathiel appeared to me one last time as an illusion. He told us to take all the time we need and more words than that. That
really?
he would be waiting on his island, for us to challenge him, for lack of a term.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to cut off that guy's head.
I'll look at Tomo a second.
You're looking
No, you're
at the cave. Tomo is gone.
Oh, it's gone. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna look for Tomo and go. Alright. Guess we'll have to take his word on that.
So if we have as much time as possible, we need to clear out everything. Get as strong as we can. We can't defeat him currently.
You saw how I didn't even leave a scratch on the big one.
And it wasn't even Tarathiel himself. That was just one of his lackeys.
Exactly.
Okay, well, in the meanwhile, I'm not good at searching, but, I'm gonna go see what I can salvage from the ship. I'm the fastest of us.
Do you want me to help you? I'm not great at searching either, but just having backup wouldn't hurt.
Sure, yeah, I was going to, let myself be found by my brother if he needs it. I doubt I'd be able to find him.
You know, if it's family stuff on that, and I recognize it's about Tomo, right? Like, I'm not nuts. Okay. I'll let you go by yourself then, if that's the case.
Right, if I need anything, you'll see a light in the sky.
Ukard's gonna walk to the entrance of the cave and just take up like a sentry position, like watching for a potential beam of light, and also just like make sure that no one comes in.
Declan is on the other side of the cave.
I'm going to pull out my wings and activate my aura, so that I have an extra 10 feet of movement as well. So I'm going pretty fucking zippy.
Okay. You fly across the forest back to the still burning wreckage of the ship. And when you reach it, you see Tomo is there, sifting through the things, searching.
I'm going to land, and I'm gonna start sifting through the things and looking for necessities, whatever food is still salvageable. If I can find Hadelin's gun, any other items people have in their rooms that could fit in the bag of holding.
Can the two of you make search checks for him, please?
Yes, I can. I love being a skill monkey, Kyle. That's a 30.
Oh,
I can't believe that you just snuck out and no one noticed,
Yep.
Lex.
That's
well,
Tomo.
that totally fits. That does
That's
fit as
Tomo.
Tomo.
If you guys want to know, I rolled a nat
19.
20 for
Holy
my
shit.
silently.
Really?
God damn.
Damn.
And what was that, Cass?
19.
19.
Pretty good for me.
You sift through the wreckage. Oh, my music bot fucking dies again.
Whoa, whoa,
Oh, it's not even
whoa.
leaving the call. God damn it. It always fucking does this.
Look, Tomo's dice really like high numbers.
They do.
And
Unless
I
I'm-
like that.
Unless
Well,
I'm
I'm
the
gonna-
one rolling them, which I think
Unless-
is hilarious.
Jake touches them.
Cass did make it known that he's here to Tomo in case Tomo's head is somewhere else. So, maybe not by saying anything, but definitely by flapping his wings to get his attention.
Oh yeah, no, he hasn't acknowledged you, but like he knows. He can.
Yeah.
His listen check is real nice.
You sift through the wreckage. You find a lot of burnt stuff. A lot of destroyed stuff. As for you, Tomo, you find your masterwork tools. And
Good still.
they're still good.
Oh thank God.
They wouldn't be masterwork if they were destroyed in a crash. They're still good, but
Indestructible.
everything else on your list, unfortunately, is burning or shattered. And Cass, you find good food, substantial amount, stuff that you can use, maybe to feed the party for a couple of days at least. Stuff that can keep easily. You find some clean water, but that's really it.
I'm gonna walk over to Tomo.
I think as you approach, like there'll be like a certain threshold where Tomo will like sidestep.
Cass will stop.
Say what you're gonna say.
I don't know if I have anything to say. I have a lot of hopes, but hopes aren't going to do a lot. And you don't speak in hopes, you speak in absolutes.
Then you should probably get going.
Are you going to come back to the group at some point?
I haven't decided.
Will you at least let me know if you leave?
He's just quiet. Because he's basically just idly moving stuff. Or so to keep his hands doing something. Go.
I'm not leaving with animals.
I didn't hear what you said. I'm so sorry.
I think it was
I'm not
on-
leaving without an answer.
You'll be waiting a long time then.
Okay. And he's gonna sit down.
Yeah. Is there probably not any way for me to tell exactly what hit our ship? Because it's all kind of
Everywhere.
just, but like, can I take a gander whether it was like a spell, a physical thing, like a
If you want to make an appraise check for me, please.
pretty something? Maybe the only one that's a 2 on the die. plus 4, 6.
Rough.
6 total? Yeah, no, you can't tell. It's just a bunch of burning wreckage around you. It literally could have been anything.
Honestly, you might think it's engine failure.
Good.
It's just a pinky dink.
Yeah, Tomo's gonna pace around a bit. And in a different burning pile of probably a bed or something, I don't know. Tomo will like sit down, just like campfire style, and just watch the flames.
Okay.
He stopped crying though, but it's still just red.
Does he have
For
his
how
mask
long?
on?
Oh, I did forget to ask Kyle if I could have found my OG mask in the wreckage at all.
With the named
OG.
eyebrows.
The OG mask was able to be found.
I always forget
Cool.
that I named the eyebrows.
You did name the eyebrows.
That means those eyebrows are really depressed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're just flatlined. Tomo's masking. Yeah, Tomo. I think when you got there, Tomo was like had just recently found the old mask, and I think, yeah, why not? Switch masks, or because he didn't have the other one on, so he puts on the old mask. After kind of like wiping it a bit. It's not really clean, but it's there. And kind of taking the new mask and tossing it in flames.
It is consumed by the fire and burns away, becoming nothing more than charred ash.
It's almost done talking, so if we want to move on.
For how
that's
long are you
okay.
going to be sitting there?
Probably till the fire dies.
In oil fire?
Is it? I mean,
That'll take
Cass
a few
might
days.
start putting.
Yeah.
oh, that was
Cass
like a few
might
days.
start putting.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I
It is legitimately an oil fire, and that'll burn for a few days.
so I didn't know it was an oil fire. Look, I know we have an airship, but in my head, it's like not a lot of oil because it's magic. You know, I guess oil could be magical in a weird way.
Well, yeah, we have to
but-
extract it from the living dinosaurs that we've put taps on.
No, it's the weird whale oil
Just in
from
the
Dishonored.
Yes,
It's like
Yeah,
in
but
the
yeah, it's
Disney.
dishonored whale oil. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
the shit that's horribly explosive.
Yeah, I think well into the night.
If that's the case, Cass will go back after a while. But
I think
he's gonna walk over beforehand, not getting too close, but he's gonna pull out a small lump of cheese. Toss it to you.
We'll just let it hit him.
Falls on fire.
It just burns.
Well, okay then.
Oh.
We call that a grilled cheese.
you get hungry, so you start taking the gooping mess
I-
of ash and cheese out.
I also feel like being near that fire is not good for your health.
Oh, yeah, probably not.
Definitely not.
You're going to get cancer at an old age.
Look,
But-
I don't think I'm gonna live that long, and technically, I don't know if I've died yet. So if anything's gonna get me, it might as well be fucking cancer.
Fuck.
Cass will head
Got a
back to the
point.
group, but probably after like an hour. So I don't know what y'all are doing.
I will say by the time that you've made it back to camp, Aktha is going through everything in their bag and has it all kind of sprawled out. Like you see Wolfsbane, the Book of Cheese, the room key from college, the class books, the envelope from Daisy, all of the magic items that have been on them, and they're just kind of like piecing stuff together like, oh god, did I go to college?
Yes. You did. You went off seeking, well, more knowledge as one does in college. That is where you met all these people. You were in like a study group or something. That's what I was told. You went to Pretoria.
So we went from a study group to kind of mercenaries of the world?
Your store is weird as shit, yeah.
Kind
Okay.
of. But
And
you also had...
did I lose an arm? Holding up the arm that has the Bladesmith's Wrath covering it?
No,
no,
that
no.
was be my guess.
Just like I actually don't know how to deactivate that, but that's your thing that you have. You do stuff with it. I don't know if you can still do stuff with it, but just like try and think. If you want to get it off, like think about it. Tell it to like deactivate. Go away. Get off.
It is a magic item.
Okay.
Ew.
Okay, I'll deactivate it. Back to the brass
Until-
knuckles.
The arm goes back down onto the brass knuckles.
Okay.
There you go.
Cool. And what's with this like water skin that I have?
Oh, that.
The decanter.
The
Decanter, endless water.
Oh, yeah. That's, from my understanding, that's just like endless amount of water.
That's handy.
Just don't-
We flooded a place with it once.
Most of the keywords are dangerous, from my understanding.
Oh, can't it make like mayo or something?
What? What? No.
No,
Yeah,
this
that's
is
an
decanter.
alchemist jar.
Yeah, that's the alchemist
Oh.
jar. This is
Yeah, it's the
decanter of
alchemist
endless
jug.
water.
Can the decanter of endless water
There's water for
also
making
make
endless
mayo?
mayo? Can't they make endless mayo?
Kyle,
Yeah,
I have
that's what it does.
I have a question for you. Can
Yes.
the decanter of endless water make mayo?
No.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
It
it
can-
cannot make
It can
mayo.
help the process of it by
God.
giving you some
Everybody
water.
knows.
really want a I really want a magic item now that is just the decanter of endless mayo.
Everybody knows the 3 words are stream, geyser, and mayo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those are the
It's the most powerful one. Or oh wait, no, fountain is the middle one. So it's a 5-foot long stream at 5 gallons per round of
Exactly.
mayo.
You would
Mayo.
suffocate in that so fast.
You don't
It
need
would
that much
smell
mayo.
horrible.
You don't need that much
You
mayo
would be
on
so
anything.
flammable.
Okay, and then
Anyway,
I have like a feather here and a note, and I haven't read the note yet.
Oh, okay.
Is the feather something?
Yes, the feather.
So here, I'll take the feather for now.
Oh, okay.
So the feather is a direct sending to the angels of Shantea.
Yeah.
Interesting. How
She
did that
helped
go?
us a lot.
Was I professional and buttoned up?
You
then,
did
or-
great.
You
She
did.
Okay.
she liked you a
now,
lot.
You did so
Now-
good.
now one of the players has to react to learning what you guys do instead of me as NPCs.
Yep.
Jesus
Interesting.
Christ.
And then I'll read this in a sec. I think that's pretty much everything that I kind of had questions on.
Did you have like a small stone in your pocket as well? I'm pretty
Oh
sure you
yes,
had.
yeah. You were there when Cass was talking about the sending stone to my parents.
Oh, never mind then. I didn't say that.
Okay.
I would like to think you say that in character. I didn't say
Okay.
that. No.
Did you
I
want
said
to?
that.
Did you want to use it? Or?
Yes, probably.
Okay. Also, I don't know why, but apparently I started carrying a sword. If you want that too, you can use it.
No, you could keep that. You're actually pretty good at it.
I mean, used to
Okay,
be pretty
I
good
was
at
gonna
it,
try and
didn't
say
I?
something, but okay, I'll just take your word for it.
Um,
I'll hand it to somebody.
What were you going to say?
That was the thing, is I couldn't think of something to say.
Ah,
Yeah.
Hey, Cam.
I hate it when that happens. Yeah.
Cam, out of game. If you're planning on sending the parents, you should probably inform them that the Dragonfire has moved to Keimhurst.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
But you can use the.
Which is 5 words. Dragonfire has moved to Keimhurst.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
I have a question, Kyle. So this is the same day I became a vicar.
That is a good
Yes.
question, actually.
What?
It is.
Oh
It is,
my
because
god.
that happened this morning.
Oh
And
my
it's
God,
getting,
you're
it's
right.
getting
Yeah.
too
Bro.
late evening.
This has been a fucking day.
I'm gonna just say this day has been. Let's just call it what it is. Ups and downs, everyone.
Then Ukard is going to use the sending stone. Is it to mom or dad?
It's to mom.
Okay. Hello, mom.
What's up,
Wow,
homie?
there's a lot.
25 words less.
A lot.
It's hard. It's real hard.
It's not easy, yeah.
Start with Aktha.
Yeah, obvious.
Aktha's
Aktha
okay.
is okay,
Question mark.
but they have lost the last, was it 5 or 7 years?
7.
Yeah, it was 7.
7 years of memory. I will keep watch over them. Dragonfire is in Keimhurst.
Tell dad.
That's it.
It's a
Your
packed
spell
message.
connects. Your spell connects.
Yeah.
that is such a wild message to
It
get.
does take a bit for a response, but you do get one. And she says, I had a bad feeling ever since the sky went dark. I don't think I fully understand, but please. Keep safe, both you and Aktha. That's all you get.
You know, that's sad. Mom has never been sad in her speech until today. I am now sad.
Regard's gonna look at Sweet Daisy. That thing that you did where you did the paste, would you be able to do that again tonight?
You want me to? Even after what happened
I
last
do.
time?
Yes, I think the DM probably already knows, but I feel a conversation is warranted.
Okay, I can do my best. Did you want me to just do you, or did you want me to try and transport us both to
If you try and come with me, you will just end up at the same place as you were before. I am the only one who can go there. I would love to have company / backup, but I cannot.
Okay. I can do that. I can do that.
I believe you can do this.
Yes, I can. Aktha, about that note, it's from me. So just so you know, it's not a letter. Like, it is yours technically. Like, you're allowed to do whatever you want with it. But we did kind of have an agreement that you wouldn't open it until we died.
1 sec. Okay. I was actually talking about a different one. There's two.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, okay. Well, that one is from me. The orange one that smells a little weird, that's from me.
Why did you
Why
put it
does
like
it
that,
smell
Daisy?
a little weird?
It's got stuff in it. I thought I was gonna die much sooner than this, but we just kind of kept going and nothing happened to me. So I'm, every day that
Is this mold at the corner of the envelope?
That looks like mold, yeah.
in it.
Should
That
I
definitely looks like mold.
should I cut that out of it?
Well, there might be some more. You know what? How about you just give it back to me?
Oh,
I
okay.
will inspect the very not spoiled contents of it, and we'll go from there. I'll make you a new one.
Oh,
You know what?
okay, there you go.
It's probably about time I updated this anyway, because Redwood and Thalmir are still in here. But we'll just I'll update it. It's fine.
Edmund,
Ooh.
my brother, and
Yes.
his companion, his
Oh.
buddy.
When you met us all at the college, Redwood and Thalmir were two of the original sort of group people that we all ran around with, and then we got accused of mass murder, and then we started doing the adventuring thing. Falsely
Okay, you just
accused
dropped.
of mass
I
murder.
feel like you
Falsely
dropped like an
accused.
entirely
Okay.
bigger bomb than most of the other things already.
There's
Yeah.
a lot
Is-
to
I don't
unpack,
think-
I can tell.
Don't worry, Aktha. We've never killed anyone innocent before. You have a clear conscience.
But we have killed.
Many.
Many? How
Well,
many?
I don't think you have killed many. I don't think you've only killed like monsters and demons. No?
Oh,
That's what
yeah,
we're telling
no.
you. That's what we're
Yeah,
telling
Right,
you.
that's what you
An
know.
entire
Can I-
throne
I think-
room of paladins.
That's what Utgard believes.
You were there for
No,
paladins, man. I
right.
don't know what you're talking about.
Can I,
Uh,
can I
Aktha.
sense motive, Utgard?
Sure.
You've killed so many
Love
people.
is-
There's so much blood on your hands.
14.
Well, I need to roll bluff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where the fuck is it? There it is.
Is Fairdoom
what'd you
still
get?
alive?
I got a 14.
I got a 13. Or I got a match. I got a 14. Because I get a
14?
+1.
Let him have it, guys.
Yeah, I mean, Aktha, something's
Sus.
strange.
I mean,
Utgard
the way
is
that
maybe-
Utgard think about it, Aktha technically hasn't killed anyone because they don't remember,
Yeah.
and it was technically a different person.
But
Technically.
also,
This
But
is
also-
technicality.
Why
so
is there
we're-
blood on
gonna-
the sword?
Why is it so dry? It's so old.
I think I'm gonna be honest, I think the last time you used that sword was... Actually, I don't know.
it might have been in hell.
It might have been a hell.
That's what I was thinking. You could see him about to say that. It's like, I think it was actually in... I'm actually gonna save that for myself. Pull
So,
that back in.
And how about we talk about it later?
so,
Cass is gonna pull out his old journal, though. The one that is written in common.
I did want to mention to you, Sweet Daisy, that, you know, we never really got to discuss the bombshell that you dropped because a different bombshell dropped on the ship.
Do we want to discuss that now? I mean,
My point
It's-
is, I'm not upset at you, Daisy.
oh,
I'm sorry, there's been so many bombshells, I don't remember which one you're referring to.
The bad one, the really bad one, the Vecna one.
That does not narrow it down. The Vecna one, okay. I mean, he's dead now, so...
Yeah, I just
Should
wish
Oh,
you would have
by the
told us
way-
sooner.
I didn't tell you guys that either. Vecna is dead now.
Oh,
You'll kill them.
oh.
Who's Vecna?
Wonderful.
Sorry, I feel like I'm gonna keep doing this.
Okay,
you guys
to
are
be
doing.
honest,
Actually,
you guys are
the
doing
short
the
of
whole
it-
paste thing.
No,
I don't want to
here.
interrupt that.
Yeah, no, I'll let them talk. If you would like, I have a book. I'm going to synopsis my notes from when we traveled, if you would like me to do that.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Enjoy this weird adventure novel that you gotta read now.
Aktha
Yup.
reading it later. It's only been a month.
Okay, we're gonna start with the day we met, which is still gonna be a bombshell. I'm just gonna let you know,
Okay.
because it's gonna start with zombies.
It does
It's
start.
gonna
with-
start
Wait,
with
I don't know.
zombies and the
Wait.
reveal of the multiverse.
Wait, back up a second. It starts with zombies?
Oh,
You've never told me that
And-
part.
You're also gonna notice in the chapter, Ferdoon's a raven, and then it's an owl magically. Don't worry
Just
about that.
randomly changes up.
He's always been an
Yes,
owl. What are you
also-
talking about?
I completely forgot. As you were reading it, like they weren't regular zombies. They were supernatural zombie making zombies. Super zombies
The zombies
Oh.
fuck.
Oh.
called whites.
I would love to think. I would love to think both Nolson and Utgard are shocked by that statement because we have what?
I
Huh?
have a question. Is Ferdoon still
Right.
alive?
Yeah, I was actually about to answer your question. I mean, he should be. He's just a familiar, so I can just kind of do. A
What type
ritual
of
and pop
familiar
him out.
is he?
Arcane one?
No,
It would be
like,
so
what type of
funny if
creature?
he's
What does
just
he
a
look
raven.
like?
He should be a raven now. That would be so fucking funny, actually.
He's a sorcerer familiar.
Could you
What type
could you
of creature?
summon
Oh, he's
him?
an owl.
Just regular owl?
Yeah, he's just a barn owl.
Oh wow, this is
Just-
gonna be weird.
Is it?
Why?
Yeah,
What happened to Fandoon?
nothing,
Well,
nothing
he
bad.
Might be, he might
He-
be just a barn owl, but also he might.
When we first met you, he was just a barn owl, but over time he grew with you, literally.
like my height?
You've
Taller.
ridden him on occasion.
Oh. He became a very
I think I
big
have
boy.
I think I have a sketch somewhere in here that Sweet Daisy drew. He's gonna flip to a sketch of one of the mayor's drawings of Pinnacle.
Big boy.
Scary, tentacled big boy.
That's terrifying. Why?
He was a very good boy.
Why did he have 4 eyes?
I don't know.
He can also
I don't think you knew either.
talk, but he usually chooses not to.
He could.
Yeah,
Sorry,
he could talk.
what? He could
That got us
talk.
in trouble with customs at once. You lost a lot of money on a bet.
Oh shit. Okay.
Alright.
Well, I mean, I
Alright,
have
well-
a fuck ton more money. It's like weighing me down.
No, I mean, when that bet happened, though, he didn't have much money at the time.
Right. I just mean
Is-
now I do.
Yes,
Are you able to summon him?
It's gonna take me some time, but yeah. I don't see why not. Kyle, can you remind me how long it takes for me to summon?
Isn't it
my
24
friend?
hours?
I think it's 24 hours. I know it is for
Let me double
druids.
check.
I don't know if it is for sorcerers.
Which I
thought
think
it
is
was-
ridiculous. You have to take a point of
I know, it's
exhaustion to
kind
get
of
your
absurd.
familiar.
Well, and you have to use XP. I'm pretty sure.
I,
I'm
I'm
that I
pretty
can't spend. I don't believe.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
if
takes
it's
24 hours.
Does it cost me XP to summon them, or do I lose them when they
Just
die?
gold pieces.
Oh.
No XP.
it's not as bad.
You only lose XP if they're slain.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. I'll. If you give me a day, I can summon him.
Okay.
I'll start it now, I guess.
Alright.
I'm
so
gonna start going over notes with Aktha. A synopsis of everything that's happened.
You can do
Cass
it while
was
listening.
Okay. Yeah. Let's say Cass was gonna tell me the notes.
so should what is our next course of action? The war?
No. I don't think we should go to. I don't think we should go straight to Duncan. You know, I
That's
think the
not
first
war. It
priority.
wasn't what I was talking about.
Oh,
I don't
wait,
even know
which
who that
war?
is.
Which war?
There's multiple wars.
We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay.
I mean, the
That's in
potential.
chapter 8.
That's chapter 8. That's not even chapter 8. That's like
one
chapter
step at a time.
12 or 14 or something. I'm more talking about the possibility of the Empire. I forget the name of it. Fuck, joining Pretoria.
The
Kyle, did all of
dynasty
our incriminating
dynasty.
evidence get burned up?
is the Illyrian dynasty.
Yes,
Fuck!
the Illyrian dynasty.
Oh no.
Guys, our evidence is gone.
The Illyrian
Wait, no, Cass had
dynasty-
that in the bag of holding.
Was it in the bag of holding?
Yeah.
Oh, we
That's
pog?
fine.
Marry you. Marry you.
Yeah. Because
Cass is too much of a note keep to keep it out in the open, guys.
there's
That's
a lot
true.
of pressing matters going on, but there is the potential of
I feel
the dynasty joining Praetoria to attack Camehurst and Valen, and now that the dragons are going to be in Camehurst, it seems kind of pressing. And if I know the world, everything that looks scary is going to be blamed on someone, and it's probably going to be blamed on Valen by Praetoria.
I mean, we're like getting sent there to talk to them, right? Is there like another diplomatic group that could handle that right now? Because
Well-
I don't know about you all, but I feel like Aktha's condition is a bit more important right now. Actually,
Like, I agree, Aktha's condition is very serious, but what can we do about it?
I mean, we could get him looked at. We could try and poke around in his head. We could take a few days, eat a
Daisy,
hot meal. We could take him home.
Daisy, we don't have time for that.
I know we don't, but if someone else did our job for us, then maybe we would.
We can't. I mean, without us, no offense, everyone else is a little incompetent compared to us, and we're pretty incompetent ourselves.
Wait, Daisy, to be honest, I agree with Nelson on this. If anything, we would need someone else to take a look at Aktha, if that's what Aktha wants.
Yeah, we need to not push Aktha in anything. Aktha doesn't need to come with us if Aktha does not want to.
No, that's what I was saying. We could bring Aktha home if he decides.
We don't have time for that.
Mox can bring Aktha.
Mox can
home.
do that. Daisy, I don't think you get it. We're on a time crunch, not on Tarathril, on other shit. Tarathril, apparently we have as much time because he's a cocky bastard. And I know we can hear that, apparently.
Oh, yeah, he probably, yeah.
No, he sees
He's-
through
if I-
Halbred's memories. So
if I
as soon
had
as
to
I
guess-
had like the memory of telling Aktha what was going on, that's when he came in.
As
So,
much as I can imagine, he probably heard that and just smirked.
Feel a spectral middle finger.
No, I don't even think he would do any middle finger. I think he would just chuckle. I think he's just that kind of smug asshole. But Daisy, there is no resting anymore. We can't. The world literally is on our shoulders. All worlds are on our shoulders. But we can't give up hope, right?
Whispering to Cass while doing the ritual.
Wait,
There's more worlds.
oh God! Oh
We'll
God!
get there, don't worry. Actually,
Chapter 15.
we're coming up on that because I am really blowing through this pretty quickly.
Okay.
But we
Nolson, I think that's enough for tonight. The notions are high. We have been through a lot today. We need to rest.
I know we need to rest, but I don't know if I'll be truly able to rest while everything's going on.
I understand, but does not change the fact that
I
it
can
is
help
the
with
end of the day. Right now, there is nothing we can do.
Are you gonna sleep?
Laughing gas him.
If people need it,
Maybe
Cass
later,
will
yeah.
offer.
I understand that.
Still
Cass
in
is our
your hybrid
melatonin.
form?
Are you still absorbing all of the toxic fumes?
Me?
Omar, are you still in your hybrid form?
I'm still in my hybrid form. Also, maybe like, what's the moon like? I knew we had some time before a full moon, but just because you as a DM like to try to plan things around this whole full moon business. So maybe what's the moon like, Kyle?
It will be full tomorrow.
Oh God, that's a row right there. We got Wolfsbane. We're good. We've so much.
Cool.
Is there anything else you all would like to do before the evening?
How
I
Aktha's
would like to
reaction
do the-
everything I'm saying.
I'd like to do the
Before-
ritual with Sweet Daisy today.
Before the ritual. Anything else before that?
I think I would like to,
That's sketchy.
after Cass is kind of wrapping up, filling in all of the things in the notebook and is starting to reach the end, Sweet Daisy is going to come over with a little wrapped package and hand it to Aktha.
Is this without moldy stuff in it?
This doesn't have any mold in it, I promise, Aktha.
Okay.
This is just for you if you want it.
I mean, that's really up to you. I feel like this was something you owned and you gave to me.
I mean, it is, but also, you know, you might be around for a while longer, so if I ever need it, I can always, you know, double check with you.
It's true.
That is a question, actually, now that we've gone over all this. Aktha, we have a few options. Can get you back to your parents. God forbid you stay with us.
Not that we're bad. Not that we're
No,
bad. We're
just that
very
it's-
good at what we do.
No,
Um,
it's dangerous.
It's just dangerous, yes.
Which is still an option that you can take.
No offense, I will try to dissuade
But-
it just because I want you safe. But if that's your choice, that's your choice.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. My parents are good at keeping animals, but I don't think they're very good at being able to defend themselves. There's the voices of nature with them, but you know, they're just people.
No, they can't, actually.
But
We
I
could
mean,
give you over to my family. I told you about them. They keep you safe.
Did you mention
For
Martha
my-
Aktha's ex-fiance?
Maybe we don't bring
For
up
my
that part.
opinion-
That's a lot.
I think that the safest place for you is here, where I can watch over you. I made a vow to Mom and Dad that I would, and
honestly,
that vow is still in effect.
If you want to think on it, I can summon a petting animal for you to pet and think.
I could too, but I'm in the middle of a ritual. It's fine. Honestly, I think here is the safest because you all seem very capable, and from what I've heard, you've done a lot. Plus, again, Utgard is here, and he's kind of the strongest of the voices. They're all pretty skittish.
He's
Well,
also
just-
the physically strongest of us, so...
Well,
Just keep the ring on.
Yeah, and I'm also going to be honest, I don't think anywhere is safe, even if we perceive it to be, based on the giant thing in the sky.
Yes, but we are going directly into the danger is the problem.
Yeah, but I mean, if I get ridden as a hero, I think that's a life well lived.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think
Cass
you're
is
already
gonna
written
laugh
in.
at that.
I already think you're
You're
written in. You don't need. You could back up
Well.
and be good.
Cass is gonna laugh and then look at Aktha and go, well, good to know you had the same mindset 7 years ago.
Yeah, that doesn't
That's
seem
good to know. I will say the cast met at the beginning of the campaign did not.
Yeah,
Oh,
God,
yeah,
that
definitely.
one was actually
but,
very
But
good.
now, Aktha?
How much
Sweet
are
Daisy is gonna.
before the ritual starts?
I will take the envelope.
It's not an envelope. It's a wrapped package.
Oh,
Tomo,
Yeah,
you're still sitting in the middle of the wreckage, staring into the flames. And just as it was before, something about what had just happened. There is a very harrowing lack of fauna. No bird song, nothing rustling through the underbrush. Just the sound of the wind through the trees and the smoldering fires surrounding you. So it's a very noticeable sound when you hear wing flaps. A very light creature. You look up. Do you follow it? It's a hawk flying in circles above you. And then it lands next to you.
Ajax.
And it morphs, turning into the humanoid form that you recognize as Ajax. He looks down at you. His eyes kind of take the space around, scanning. He says, I'm assuming you're not blind. And he looks over at the endlessly tall form of Jormungandr in the cloudy skies above.
Tomo will just no. Though it might be better if I was.
You and me both. I'm here on behalf of the chief. He wanted me to deliver a message in person. He knows what's happened in the past. Well, very quick. This was his first order of business. He wants to let you know that the palace, where he lives, secluded, is open. He wanted me to urge it's open not just for you, but your compatriots. Things aren't really going to plan based on his words. I don't really know what that means, but if you're lacking of any safe place, well, it's better than here. When he looks around.
Gonna take a while to get there.
If you say the word, we could bring you over very soon. After all, the chief has resources. Mages, spellcasters, the like.
Lex is confused. You know, when I pictured the group of lycanthropes, I never really pictured a palace. Gave more of a woodland hut aesthetic.
Ajax just kind of smirks and laughs at that. Says, you know, with how important you seem to be to the chieftain, I forgot. You've never been home. You returned and they wanted you dead. You were never brought to the city, were you? You've never seen it.
Couldn't even tell you where it is.
And we like it that way. I'll just tell you, it's a bit less backwaters than you're probably imagining.
Checks the Google Doc for country area. Fuck, did I go?
Don't have Tomo leave on their own again, please.
I'm not.
The last time that happened, 2 people died. 3 people died.
I mean, Ajax also said that it's extended to all of you, too.
Everybody forgets about
Oh,
Whisper.
okay.
Everyone died. Every time.
I missed the part where he said it's all of us.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I heard that.
Tomo and all of their friends.
Yeah.
It is an offer given directly from Dacton himself.
I feel like we need to stop the war first.
I do think that's the first goal, but I'm totally down going that after.
I know we have to stop the war, but
We
getting
can't
to
take
go
breaks.
to a city of lycanthropes with Dactyl?
I feel like that would be a directly after event,
Yeah,
but we
it's very
really
cool.
need to
Don't
stop the
get me-
Orleanian dynasty from attacking.
We
You know,
really do.
where now all the dragons are.
all the dragons are there now.
The dragons could just eat them.
That's true. They do have
That's
an
a
army
good
of
point.
dragons
That is
now.
a good point. They got an army at this point.
Also, we have it's going to be a full moon tomorrow, so
Mhm.
it would be a hell of a time to be there.
It would be a great time to be there.
No, because they're
No, I know.
all of the ones
I-
in the city are full lycanthropes, so they aren't affected by the full moon.
I was.
Oh yeah.
I still am
I forgot
not
about
back,
that.
but I will say we were told that literally all divine power is cut off right now. So, Agma, the church, pretty weak at the
No,
moment.
the church
Really
isn't weak. They still have their powers. They just don't have any like other aspects of it.
Well, no, we don't know that. We don't know if paladins are completely.
Well, keep in mind that every time we fought them, they have summoned angels. They can't
That's
do that
true.
They
anymore.
don't
They
have
can't
that
do
part.
that.
They can't do that part anymore. So,
Well, in theory, they can't do that.
Is that right, Kyle?
Yeah, a lot of angels have been summoned.
But would that
Well,
would
like,
angels
would we
still
the fact
know-
that they
would-
can't anymore.
Well, you don't know for
Yeah,
sure.
we have
Would
no idea.
Cass know?
What?
He did live in a time closer to Jormungandr at one point.
No, okay.
It's yeah. You wouldn't know for
No
certain.
roll?
If we go there, what is Dacton gonna do to Tregabor? Because they're swip swapped right now.
I mean, to be honest with you, probably Dacton's cool. I think it's fine.
But
Um,
Ajax is looking down at you.
Yeah.
Good point though.
I'll bring it to the group. Despite the hellscape, there's a war we're trying to end too on top of this whole mess, and
Yeah. Chief thought you would say that. So here. And he pulls out a very tightly bound spell scroll. Sending. I bet you'll know who to send it to.
That's right, Tarathril.
what kind of resources are available to you guys?
Well, anything you can probably think of.
Do you know the location of the Dawnbringer?
His eyebrow just raises. Says, it's pretty common knowledge. But yes. Why do you ask?
It's a cool weapon.
Well, you could say I have a mess to clean up and memories to get back. Right now, it seems like a pretty efficient tool to do both.
Well, once you answer the chief's call, we'll move from there. Unlike the chief, I'm in no business to hand out free information.
Understandable. Tomo is gonna get up. Kind of like roll back the shoulders a bit. Be careful flying. There's clouded skies right now. Busy up there.
Be careful living. And he changes back into his hawk form and flies off into the dark.
I feel like it'd make Ajax's day if Tomo just died in front of him.
Oh yeah.
Just
Like,
Ajax doesn't even need to do it. The satisfaction of Tomo dying is all Ajax wants.
And Tomo will start stalking back. I think maybe like 30 feet, 40 feet out if Declan's still post it up. We'll just be like, in Infernal, just be like, as much as I'd like you to end me, please don't. As he starts, so he doesn't murk my ass.
Lact, what are you planning?
He just says,
and such.
"Welcome back." You step inside the cave. The evening dawns, ironically. And
That's pretty funny.
Sweet Daisy, if you would like to perform once more the ritual.
I think I would like to take guard maybe deeper inside the cave where we can whisper without being heard. Let everyone else rest. I'm going to start setting out my little trinkets. And Sweet Daisy's going to look up at Utgard and say, "Well, I got Nelson's forgiveness, but I understand if yours is going to take a while, Utgard."
Forgiveness for what? You must excuse me.
For not disclosing information about my platonic connection sooner with Vecna.
You can see that he just is like sitting on the ground right now. He's just quiet for a second. And he's like, Jack is dead. There is no point into holding on to any grievance or anything related to him. There is no need for forgiveness. You did what you thought was right. It is okay.
Okay.
You thought that you were protecting a friend. And that's what he was to you. For at least that's what it seems.
Do you... When Tarathiel took you away to talk, he told you about that woman that came out of Aktha?
He did. Annalise, right?
Annalise, yes.
And Annalise, yes. She was one of the many that created the chains that bound Jormungandr.
And she's been around for like thousands of years?
Apparently. She made herself into... The story doesn't really make all that sense to me either. Apparently she turned herself into a hag and was just kind of hanging out in the woods. And then when little Aktha came walking up, she saw a chance to reform herself into her full glory or something like that and put herself inside.
Do you... She's been with the original Aktha for quite a while. I keep
And
getting...
she's... No, you go.
I can't shake this terrible feeling about her. And, I haven't had the best taste in friends in the past, as you now know. I couldn't have been the only one that saw it, right?
What do you mean?
When Tarathiel tore her from Aktha, the way she looked at us.
Hold on,
Wait,
1 sec.
wait.
I have to readjust cameras because Cody
Oh.
joined.
Nope.
Bye,
Oh, well,
bye,
there
he
Cody.
goes.
Never mind. Okay. Sorry, Cody.
Cody, no. He's typing. Should we continue?
Yes, go for it.
I couldn't have been the only one that saw it, right? The way she looked at us. She knew us.
Yeah, I mean, from the little I could see of her, it did look like there was a bit of hesitation. And, I mean, it would make sense if Aktha is not the one with the 7 years of age, then Annalise is. So she's the one who was traveling with all of you. She's the one who got into a relationship with Amotaru.
Sweet Daisy's gonna cast her gaze over to the original Aktha sleeping. Do you think...
I'm not sleeping, I'm doing my ritual to summon Fairtune.
Sweet Daisy's gonna whisper quiet enough so that only her and Utgard can hear. Do you think she might be our Aktha?
He opens his mouth, ready for it to respond, and then he thinks on it more, and he closes it again. I do not know. The little amount of information that I have regarding her does not give me a look into her personality at all. She didn't talk to us. She didn't do anything. The Aktha I know, or I believe I know, wouldn't have left Tarathiel. They would have stayed with us and helped us. I think that it is possible that they have the memories, but they are a different person. They are the one who murdered the child and put their soul in them. And if one is capable of murdering a child, I don't think I personally would want to be around.
I don't know how I feel.
I honestly don't know either. But I believe that the day will come and we will face Annalise, and when that day happens, well, the day will go either one of two ways. We learn more and potentially Aktha gets memories back, or they don't. And this is reality, and life gone.
Do you think that she went with Tarathiel because she wanted to, or because she was scared of what he might do to her or us?
Can I do a retrospective sense motive on the glance back to see if it's
If you wish.
Can I help with that?
No.
uh 10.
Was it a 10? It was probably much too... There was a lot going on in those brief moments, and so... Getting a good look and remembering how Annalise looked during those few moments was not at the height of your priorities, so there's really nothing for you to look back onto.
Okay. I simply cannot say either way. There's too many variables to give you I just simply don't know.
Okay. I think, even though I don't know how I feel about her yet, I know how I would feel in her situation. I would want someone to check if they weren't sure.
And if we run into her again, then that is what we will ask.
What if I could
I
do
don't-
it now?
What, like, send her?
You're also
Or-
in the middle of the ritual, Sweet Daisy. There's nothing else you can do right now.
Or I could send you off to sleep. And then I could try and put myself to sleep and go to her.
It's a possibility. But you know the consequences of dream hopping. The DM has stated that he doesn't like you doing it.
He doesn't like me going to the tree, specifically. He never really had an issue with me going from one dream to another. You know, as long as it's just one person, things get a little iffy if it's more than just me, but I think I can
But-
do it.
That is also assuming that she's asleep and that you can enter her dreams. I don't know if Tarathiel might have some sort of magic sense about it.
He might. When Tomo was missing, I wasn't able to enter Tomo's dreams. So, if anything, I'll just, waste some gold pieces and materials, but that would at least give us some information. Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it's safe?
Quick reminder that Tarathiel now knows you're going to try and do this.
Yeah, but he did also say, like, I will be ready for when you guys come. Like, I don't.
I think we're okay. Out of game. I think we're okay.
Right.
I don't think
I
this
don't
is
know.
gonna
Kyle was
I don't
smiling
think-
really big.
have another bad idea. Am I having another fucky wucky?
Every
In
time we were
judgment?
like, it'll be fine probably. It never is fine. It has never been
Kyle,
fine once.
It won't be a TPK.
Can I roll?
Okay.
Can I roll a meta
TPK, is
knowledge
that what you
check
just
to
said?
see
knowledge check?
if
Can
this
we-
is
can
a
we-
bad idea?
Can we do a DM please we're stupid check?
I like this check.
It's a fun kind of check.
We should call it a vibe check. We need to look at
I'm
kind of.
taking it-
Can we make a campaign vibe check right now?
Vibe check.
We
You
should
should be able to put points into
we,
it.
we should have
I
a
legit rolled
party.
a 2 for it.
we should have a party wide like inspiration point that you don't use for rolling. It's just for DM meta we're stupid points.
But the ritual is coming to a close. As lays on his
Okay.
back.
All right.
Ugard, before he falls asleep, he was like, ask, I don't know.
Yeah.
What? Because I imagine you saying, "Wait, Cass!" like really loud, and Cass is just like,
Just
I don't know.
Oh.
echoes through the cave.
Utgard, as the ritual is finished on you and you feel sleep enter and weigh you down deep as you list ever onward,
Throw up.
you are brought somewhere else, somewhere very far, somewhere you were before. That's where we're going to take a short break. right then.
Good job.
So,
My pants are caught on the couch.
getting back into it. Utgard. You feel yourself getting heavier as the sleep takes you. And you feel yourself as your essence is being torn, pulled elsewhere. As before, you dream lucid for a brief moment before your surroundings fall away and you fall. This is how it was before. So you just allow the void to take you. When you suddenly open your eyes, you're sitting in a chair. The office that the DM had sent you back in. You look up. The pods are still there. But there's one additional one. And a copy of Aktha is inside of it.
Oh my god!
You look over. The journal, the picture book that you had gotten, is sitting on the desk beside the computer. But the room is empty.
As soon as Utgard sees Aktha in there, he's like, this motherfucker. Oh my god. I'm gonna have words with him. Excuse me. He's gonna get up and move to the cafeteria where he's found Delilah.
Okay. The door opens and you exit out into that curving hallway. As you walk, you look down idly. You are once again back in that body that you were before. Same clothing. You make your way over to the door. The door opens. You go down the long, narrow hallway. Do you look? And Earth is there, far below the orbital facility. You reach the end, the door opens to the cafeteria, but it's empty. Delilah's not there. Neither is the DM.
He just sighs to himself and is like, I wish that I hope that she would be here again. And he's just gonna yell out, DM! Delilah! Hello?
You call out, and your voice echoes hollowly throughout the cafeteria. You stand there for a few brief moments, and once the echoes fully die down, you hear, "Oh, you're back. Hello." Do you look, and the DM is sitting there beside you. Sitting cross-legged, floating a few feet above the ground, like he was.
I am. Why do you have Aktha's body now?
They died, didn't they?
Not really.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. And his feet comes down onto the ground. He says, "So, what you doing here?"
I assumed that you would know. Vecna is dead. Tarathiel is his eye and hand for some reason. I can't really be sure.
I mean, yes, Vecna is dead. Mm-hmm.
And, well, I kind of just wanted to get your perspective on things, get your advice, I suppose. We are nowhere near being able to strong enough to take down Tarathiel, at least in current power level, I believe.
Yes, I know. So I ask again, what are you doing here? I mean, I'm sure you have more important things to do back at your home.
Well, right now it's just rest and figure out our next move. And as part of it, I wanted to get your advice.
Cool.
Got any?
Oh, you want some right now?
Yeah, that'd be...
Let's see. Advice. If people are hurting you, you should quickly contact your closest HR representative and we can go ahead and bubble that up to management.
I see.
Oh.
Do you want a copy? Coffee?
I think I'm good. Thank you, though.
Delilah should be on her way. I kind of left quickly.
Where were you this time?
Somewhere else in the facility. She can probably explain more.
No, I you said that you don't want Rathiel to be the one to kill the gods, but you want them dead. Isn't that right?
I do. And you must understand that when I use the verbiage kill them, I may not be using it in the same way that you are probably imagining. You know, you kill game, you hunt it, you kill enemy soldiers. In that context, you don't kill gods, you know. Vecna is dead.
Oh.
Yes, Vecna was killed, but maybe not in the same manner that you're thinking. You see the door to the cafeteria open. Delilah steps in and says, "You can't just..." "Hello, Utgard. Good seeing you again. Look, you can't just run off with that and just say cafeteria. You know, Hello. I almost pulled my gun on you again. Nice to see you again."
Good to see you again. And I believe last time we met, I asked you to call me Nikolai.
Right. Sorry. A lot of things have been happening. Nikolai.
Yes. That is the reason I am here. But what do you mean that Vecna's not dead in the way I might think? What does that mean?
I think it'd just be easier to show you.
Okay. Show me.
Follow me. She turns and exits the cafeteria.
Oh, it was Delilah that said that. I see.
Yes, Delilah said that.
I will follow her then.
And the DM follows behind you. You exit out back into that main row of facilities, offices. She takes you down around the winding pathway until you reach a door on the interior. You see there's a plaque beside this one. It says Project Core. Door opens up. And immediately, it is a wide circular room. The door immediately opens into a path, into a landing, and curved staircases go around the perimeter down, maybe 10 feet down below. A wide array of computers and keyboards are at the base of a glass panel. And inside the glass panel is another wide, expansive, empty room, except for one thing. Jack.
No.
Stained shoulder and feet. Arm cut just in front of the elbow. Missing an eye. Delilah steps down and looks up at Jack and says, Vecna is dead. All that remains is Jack.
Is he conscious?
Yes.
Beat the shit.
Is he just staring at me?
He's staring down.
Guard's gonna walk up, stand next to Delilah. Just be like, can he hear us?
Right now? No. He can't hear anything except his own breathing. And his own thoughts, but I don't think he has many.
So, why was he sent here and when he died? And why was I sent to the house?
Because when Utgard, the god, was killed, bound, and Nikolai was left, you actually died. Jack did not.
What, he just teleported here once his body was destroyed? He did
Tarathiel did.
Tarathiel not use... Did he not use the true binding?
He did. Taking his arm and eye, binding Vecna to it. And when the mortal Jack was left, he had no more use for the body and sent it here.
So instead of killing Jack, Tarathiel sent him here.
He did. I don't think
Why?
he meant to say here, specifically. And after all, me and the DM did have to go retrieve his body. He was somewhere down there. I think somewhere in the South Indies. I think Tarathiel just wanted him away.
How
Not
did he
killed.
send him here? Where was he thinking he was sending him? Do you know?
I don't think I'll ever understand what Tarathiel is thinking, so no. But as for the how, he does have the hand and eye of Vecna, making him just as powerful as he was.
So, what now? He's going to continue hunting this? Or, well, maybe he's not. When I spoke to him last, he said he was going to stay on his island and wait for us to come to him.
Yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot about Eldeveln and the worlds at large, too. Skies, they're dark with clouds, just as it is down there. She motions in the general direction of Earth. That is everywhere.
I noticed that there
Just-
was no more sounds of life. There was no bird song, no animals, nothing. Once Jormungandr awoke.
It's a strange thing. You don't realize what the gods have created until they're all gone.
Are you saying that Vecna created life on Eldevel?
Not just Vecna. All the gods.
Because Jormungandr severs the link between the deity and the mortal realm.
Correct.
Or something along those lines.
Creates a barrier.
So if the gods die, then all the creations die with them. Is that true?
You're still thinking of dying in the sense that they will no longer exist. Vecna is dead, but Vecna's powers are still around, namely in the hand of the eye. That
Just how
is not something that can just go away. It'd be like attempting to destroy all atmosphere, such as so foundational to existence that it just can't be waved away.
similar to how Utgard is dead, but my power lives in the lance.
Correct. Things are merely sequestered with the barrier of the human spirit. In order for life to return, life needs to be engendered naturally. Not the recreations of what they remember on Earth, quickly made through the gods' greatest gift, creation. Something truly natural. Things that don't exist on Eldevelm.
That's right. I remember someone said that before Jormungandr got there, Eldevelm was uninhabitable. Is that the way it's headed now?
If things remain for too long, I anticipate, yes. Slowly but surely, all of the gods' creations, the livable aspects of the world, will be locked away. It will once again become the rock that it used to be. There is
So
a
what do we
reason
do here?
why, before Jormungandr was sealed, there was only one city that ever existed that held mortal life. Because that was all they could ever focus on maintaining, with the human spirit still active.
So with the human spirit active, life, like you said, it must have evolved naturally. It just wasn't doing it. Or it was taking too long. And
I don't know what you remember of Earth, but despite humans' best try, there were still places that humans could not inhabit. Places too extreme. Places too adverse to life. Sure, we could go there. Expeditions. Preparation. But Earth still had those places. You can think of each sphere of the material plane to be different aspects of Earth. Eldevelm is all those uninhabitable places brought together into one single planet. The representation of the uninhabitable, of the untamable.
And the gods came once Jormungandr was sealed and brought all matter of life there.
Correct. Once there was something to gain.
What was there to gain? More worship or what?
Jormungandr. An expansion of their power. Their totality. The binding of Jormungandr. If he was there, they needed to brave the uninhabitable to make it habitable. And once Jormungandr was sealed, they could expand. They could impress their direct will on the uninhabitable. Make it their own. They could make plants, they could make animals, they could make everything. They could make it a real world. But now as those things are being stripped away, Eldervelm will return to its old way of life. Or lack thereof.
So what do we do? Can we do anything? We're trying to think of next steps, but there's a lot going on in Eldervelm, as I'm sure you know.
I do. I can give you some information that I've gathered. I may not be on the best terms with my brother, but I can still speak with him. And he is nothing if not a nosy Nancy. So.
Her brother's
everything I
Baphomet,
say.
right?
Yes, Baphomet. Or no, Bahamut, not Baphomet.
Bahamut. Anything you can give, you would appreciate.
First and foremost, I should say that Pretoria, capital of the Holy Empire, well, you shouldn't have to worry about sieging it anymore.
It's destroyed.
Being destroyed currently. An army led by Tarathiel himself. Only Ellisborn. Hundreds of these attacks are happening simultaneously, all aimed at centers of religious power. If you want to go back to Keimhurst, you should be free to. It's not being attacked. The Emperor himself was able to escape. Just him and the last remaining horseman, Death. From what I know, they're back at Bleakspire.
The Emperor of the Holy Ogden Empire, right?
Pontifex, correct.
And do you know where they are?
Bleakspire. The island.
You could have said that and I just forgot. Or missed it.
It's the safest place for them. And Ogma is looking to redouble his efforts.
Still.
Each and every one of the gods underestimated Tarathiel until it was too late. And so now he's looking for a new person to be his champion. From what I understand, the prospects are just as promising as Tarathiel was. But take that with a grain of salt, after all. Merely hearsay.
Understood. I knew that Tarathiel hated the gods, but this I am surprised by.
If it's my best guess, Tarathiel sees his greatest opponent to be the collective efforts of all of the gods' worshippers. And so he has taken action to keep them down, to stamp them down, to prevent them from gathering strength amongst each other so that they may challenge him. Like Heimhurst
And what of
was not destroyed. Not yet, at least.
the demon invasion in Lowry?
the damnedest thing, isn't it? Tarathiel has since appealed to the sensibilities of the man who used to be Duncan and his desire for power. Do not think of him as part of the army, but as a hired force. An alliance, if you will. From what I understand, Tarathiel has promised him quite a large, sizable chunk of land in the new world that he wishes to dominate. And well, when you're a demon king, you can't really turn that kind of offer down, can you?
I suppose not. So I was really hoping that you would fall under Tarathiel's shit list, but I suppose I can't be that lucky.
No. Demon kings are no gods, and if there's anything demons hate more than devils, it's gods. It was very quick. Negotiations.
What of the Duke? And is their whole? They were fighting to repel the demons.
They're still holding on. They've lost a lot of land. The border has been pushed back further and further. The capital still holds on. It not being exactly the most religious city, Tarathiel has yet to attack it. So for now, they're safe. At least for as long as they can hold on the endless armies of demons.
Well, they've held up this far. And the Civil War, is that still even a thing?
I wouldn't want to say it ended, but I wouldn't want to say it's the same. So
It's more based on survival now.
Yeah. Not just survival, but it's taken on a whole new meaning. It's no longer just a civil war between Keimhurst and the Holy Ogman Empire. Ever since Tarathiel joined, T-minus 3 hours ago, now a war on every single god and their followers. That leaves people like the Royalists and Keimhurst in a very strange situation. I don't doubt that the king and all who are not so religious would be so keen to join Tarathiel and, well, purge all religion from the world. But then again, there have been countless that have died to paladins.
You think it's a possibility that the king might side with Tarathiel?
I think the king has more sense than that. But the future is uncertain currently. We have yet to see how those caught in the middle will react, who they will side with.
So what do you recommend we try and tackle first? Take out the Emperor? End the Civil War first? Or see, maybe we can try and take out Duncan? Take out hired help, as you say.
My fear is this, if you want my true and honest opinion. Tarathiel and his army is focused on the priest, the clergy, religion. If you quicken the end of such institutions, What then will Tarathiel's army do? Who will they attack? Who will they set their sights on? Someone as unstable as Tarathiel, you don't want a standing army standing around twiddling their thumbs waiting for something to do.
So what? We try and take out his army? With what force? We are 5, 6.
Not,
5.
not,
He counts Aktha, goddammit!
not so much take out the army, but take advantage of the distraction. Move to make preparations. Gather supporters. Yourself. Look for people to fight with you when the time arises. I'm just afraid that if you give Tarathiel what he wants, an end to the Augment Empire, well, he'll just move on to something else. Something you care about.
You need to take the fight to him as soon as we can.
Sensibly, as soon as you can.
Of
I don't
course.
want you marching over to your death just so quickly. But
Don't worry, I still plan to die of old age.
it's taken you a while.
Hopefully it will take me much longer.
Who do you think's gonna die first between us?
Aktha.
If they... if the gods are merciful, it will be you.
It's a kind thought. But I plan to be the last one dying.
She shoots you
I
right
hope
now.
I can... No, motherfucker, you're dying right now!
Surprise!
I hope I can see the day. The gods on. Would be quite the day.
Right.
So, what are we gonna do with him? Points at Jack.
She's just looking up at him, waiting for a long moment. She just says, as far as I know, the DM wants him alive, so... For what purpose, I have no idea, but...
And I'm assuming you didn't tell him you asked.
No.
Something about need a higher security clearance or something like that.
Yeah. And you hear from the top of the stairs, you know, I'm right here.
We're having a moment.
Okay. And he doesn't walk away. He just continues staring.
As I would expect.
Yeah. He's the most advanced computer ever known to man, but I don't think he knows what emotions mean.
I think I gather that much at least.
I think he fabricates emotions. Just to make us feel more at ease, but that just kind of makes it worse, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like he tries to be excited, but it's not, never reaches his eyes, you
It's
know?
just a little uncanny, you know? Falls in the uncanny valley, you know?
Yeah, he really...
Yeah.
He's the inspiration for Hellbred.
Anyway. there was nothing else you wanted over here, I suppose we can send you back.
Yeah. I shouldn't waste, or I should not waste. I shouldn't spend too much time here as much as I would love to, but I can be of more help as Utgard.
You know the drill. Motions over to the DM at the top of the stairs.
Utgard, as Utgard walks past the DM, he's just gonna pause and it's like, just to make sure, you're not going to. If I ask, will you tell me why you're keeping Jack alive?
Depends. How badly do you want to know?
Kind of.
Kind of?
Sure. Badly. Yeah.
Badly? How badly?
Yeah. Like, what's the scale?
I'll let you decide the scale.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, let's say 9, 10 being the highest.
Okay.
So, are you going to tell me?
Oh, no, it's not enough.
Then what if it is a 10? It's a 10 now.
I think you're lying.
I mean, I'm really not. Now that you said it didn't pass a 9, now it's like, I really want to know.
Do you?
Yeah.
Or are you trying to move the goalpost, as they say, to try and get me to reveal information?
Logical fallacy.
Apologies, a dog is
Got him.
A dog is barking in the back.
My goodness.
A dog's alive?
The boyo.
It's Vecna.
Oh my god, little Kaneki, Vecna. It's little
Vecna is a dog.
He's here.
Well, he pulled his ACL in the wrong leg. Then
Mm-hmm.
he has.
Kenichi's wrapped up in a little blanket nest with a heating pad right now.
Oh,
Anyway.
He's
it's
so
cute.
spoiled.
He says,
He's a spoiled boy right now.
use your motions.
Well, I'm not moving the goalpost. It's like a deep burning desire now. I really want to know.
Okay. It's good to know.
Not enough.
Come on. I'll send you.
I can't believe you are. Oh my god. And he'll walk back to the office. I'm assuming we're walking back to the office.
Mhm. Yeah. Back to the office.
Uh,
Sits down in the chair.
Before I get sent back, I think Sweet Daisy will find it funny. Can you tell me who filed the report that says Char was a bitch?
My dog is still barking.
Barky boy.
Says, turns over to you as confidential information. Do you have the clearance? What's your password?
Can I roll a bluff check? Try and
I don't think
Make
a
What
password.
retroactive
against this.
self-defense motive on yourself to
What
try and
is your
remember your own password?
Look, I know
No, try
Utgard.
password 1.
I know Nikolai was young, but I think it is password with a at symbol, a capital P with 1, 2, 3, 4 at the end of it.
Yeah, no, there's a good chance it's either that or just password 1.
I mean, I think
It
that
has
Or-
your birthday in it.
Is it still
I don't
admin?
think he had. I don't think he had clearance. I definitely think that Nikolai had clearance to see that shit.
Genuinely,
So
maybe you just say, "Hey, admin, that's the password," and maybe that would straight up work. Someone had to have just kept their password at admin.
What's a young guy's kind of password?
Password?
It
People are
would
dumb.
be like
Dogs-
your
Dogs are cool in Leet speak because you have to imagine that Utgard wasn't Gen Z.
Milo 1, 2, 3, and then your own birth year.
Yes.
No, or Nikolai 1. His own name.
Nikolai, and it's
can I make a roll to try and remember my password?
Can I click forgot password and get a message sent to
Can
my
you
email?
roll?
Can I get a new
Can I
password?
reset my password?
Can you roll a D100 for me, please?
Oh God! Here
I
it is.
Hey, man.
certainly can.
Hey man, I'm the
Please.
only one. I'm the only one that's failed this so far.
It's worked 100%
Kyle,
of the time.
The number that I got was a 76.
76.
I hope it's password.
If
There was
You-
any time
You don't
for
remember.
Damn.
What's your roll out of curiosity?
Who
8.
thinks I'm a
Uh,
bitch? I want to know.
Well, okay, with that, does he remember one letter of the password?
No.
Dang.
Like, oh, I feel like there's something. He's gonna say, my password was password.
Incorrect. And he just turns and starts typing on his keyboard.
Yeah, about right.
Would have been so good.
It would have
It's a
been pretty
great
funny, though.
Yeah.
As the DM is
Okay.
typing, Utgar's just gonna walk up to the case with Aktha in it, and is just gonna look. And it's just straight up Aktha, like prime, as they like. If I like looked at Aktha when I came back, it would be exactly.
Pretty much.
Steal the body.
Is there a bit?
Is there a tank with Fair Dune?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask too.
Is there a tank with Bloom and Bennett and
Well,
Harmony?
no, that's in the far future.
Nova.
That is in the far future.
Oh shit.
And they
Right.
were
Like 100.
they were not prime specimens to
No,
kill
they would
gods.
still. Well, they would still be prime specimens in general, though, just because they're human
It
spirits.
was, yeah, that would be their
That's
prime when they had.
That's.
the,
I think that's like all the DM really cares about is human spirit shit.
Gotcha.
I feel
way
like
we
I feel
first
like
saw
there, I feel like there might be a closet with Whisper in it somewhere.
Yeah.
So
Her
there's,
body-
like, Lincoln.
Her body's just jammed in there next to a
No,
broom.
I would like to think the DM's like
Next to a Spirit
No.
Halloween skeleton.
Well, no, that's
but
guys. That's
no,
what
Spirit
Kyle said.
or Whisper is on the orbital station, but not a body. It literally just is Whisper.
Whisper's alive.
Yeah,
currently.
she's just
Whisper.
walking around.
Oh my god, wait, imagine the DM is just like, well, I mean, this is close enough, and literally took a Spirit Halloween skeleton and named,
skeleton.
and just wrote Whisper on it.
I mean, you could probably still find one of those on Earth in an old abandoned
Yeah.
warehouse
Oh,
somewhere.
100%.
Oh yeah, somewhere. I think it would just be funny though if Whisper was there, like he did it, and he's like, "No, this one isn't good." It just chucked it.
Anyway, you look at the case with Aktha inside of it.
And he's just
Napping.
looking at it and just like. I know Aktha. Like, just in his head, it's just like, I know Aktha's not dead. And I'll make sure that they won't die soon.
Okay.
Unless.
He motions down the chair.
He'll take a seat, and then before he gets sent back, he'll just be like, until I see you again, DM.
See ya. And you close your eyes, and your body sinks again. Deep. Grounded. Deep. And you are pulled, and your eyes open. And you are once more in the cave. Sweet Daisy, you're looking down at Utgard. And only a few minutes passed.
You're up already?
What do you mean already?
That was so quick. Did something go wrong? Did you get shunted out?
No, I met with them. DM and Lila were there again, and yeah,
Oh,
I guess it. Maybe time works differently. I don't. But I learned some stuff that I need to tell the group in the morning. It's not necessarily good news.
oh. Oh, okay. Well, who is that?
That's Adam.
That's
Hold
Adam.
on.
Also, give it a second.
I'm gonna have to
I don't need to
readjust.
Excuse
What
me.
is this profile picture? What is that? An amoeba?
Uh,
Or is
No,
it a person
It's
folded
a
in
person-
half?
Yeah, it's a person like cradle position with something on their back.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that looks like it's from manga.
Lamp.
No,
Flowers.
it looks like their back was opened and something's
Yeah.
coming out of it.
Lures.
Flowers, yes.
Okay, we're good.
Alright. Yes.
Ding, ding,
Utgard, you wake up back in the cave. Was only gone for a few minutes.
But yes, it's not necessarily good news. Territoria is under siege by Tarathiel. Apparently, he's after any city with religious ties or heavily religious cities, and Pretoria is one of them. Timehurst is fine for now, but once he makes
Currently
his
under
way
siege?
through, it's currently under siege. In his way, he said it.
Oh. That's horrible.
What do you mean? They're probably killing a lot of innocents, and it is not to say it isn't horrible, but you look more
No.
affected than that.
No, just people I know. I don't know how much I should say, Utgard, because Tarathiel may be listening in on your memories. I don't really know how that works, but
If you have
Wait,
concerns,
Utgard?
you should not voice it to any of us, Hellbred, especially if it is concerning people to do with the gods.
okay. I may just keep my thoughts to myself.
Yeah,
And I
I guess Tarathiel knows that I visited the fucking orbital facility now.
Maybe he doesn't. Maybe that's something he can't see, hopefully.
Well, Kyle
Yeah.
did just nod, so.
Yeah.
It's anytime the memory is formed.
What if we
We
just
need to
make
cut
our
him off from that
intelligence
somehow.
scores so low that we can't form memories?
Well,
My wisdom is a 1. I
Just flying blind.
I don't
Like,
know
don't
who I
what I'm
am.
doing.
I don't know who I am.
know
I just
this
know
is
I was
correct.
killed.
Stab, stab, stab.
I'm glad your visit went well, Utgard. Is that all of the bad news?
No, there is some news in the middle, though, so it's going to be like a shit sandwich. The Ogman Empire is reduced to only the Emperor and Death. The four horses. They're on Black Spire Island.
Leak Spire.
Bleak Spire Island.
That's the one we blew up.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized where I remember that name from.
Yeah.
Skyrim.
Prison. The prison we went to.
No. Bleak
You meant
Spire.
Agrinet.
Bleak Spire Burrow.
And
From
also
Skyrim.
KOTOR. And also KOTOR.
Oh,
And also, Sims.
the Sims.
Yeah, you can go to Bleach
And also
Spire.
a lot of things.
Yeah.
It's kind of just
Common
like
word.
yeah, it's common like fantasy sci-fi name. Does sound pretty sick.
So we don't have to necessarily worry about them right now, and I was cautioned against giving Tarathiel what he wants, ending the Ogman Empire right away. The really major last bad news is that that Demon Prince Duncan in Lowry is teamed
Redwood's father.
up. Has
Kind of.
teamed up with Tarathiel. He hates the gods. Tarathiel does too. They are working together now. Or more like hired help is the way it was put. And the Duke is losing ground. Not rapidly, but he is losing it. They have lost a lot of ground to the demon army.
That is a hefty shit-filled sandwich.
Yeah.
very informative chip-filled sandwich, though. Yes, Len?
Oh,
I just
also, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask Kyle, when I fought in the blood war, what side was I killing?
You are on the devil's side.
So I was
Killing
killing
demons.
So you were
demons?
killing demons.
So it's gonna be just like a reenactment for me.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Blood War Part
Potentially.
2. Omo's Revenge.
BFG Division starts playing.
Well, I suppose I forgot to add. Vecna is dead, his powers remain, and Jack alive as well. So, I don't know why the DM insisted on keeping him alive for some
Wait,
reason.
sorry. Say that one more time.
Vecna is dead. Vecna's powers remain through the eye and the hand that Tarathiel bound himself. He technically has the power of a god. And Jack is still alive. So the person who was Vecna is alive. And he's on the orbital facility for unknown reasons. I wasn't
Sweetie is
able
like-
to talk with him.
Sweet Jesus is like, should I be excited right now? Should I be happy? Should I not be happy?
I wasn't able to talk with him. He was kept in a secure pod or something. But he was alive, breathing and conscious.
Dude, whenever I tried to enter his dreams, he always shunted me out with his powers. Do you think it'd be like entering just a normal person's now?
What?
You know, I don't know. I suppose it would. When a god loses their divinity, they become mortal. So that's how I died. It's how Vecna, well, and then for some reason, Tarathiel didn't kill him. He just sent him away.
Away! Away!
I'm conflicted. I'm mad at him. Right? You're
Uh-huh.
beyond mad. He's committed so many atrocities, right? I'm fighting with this part of my brain that still thinks he's gone a guide, but he did horrible things to you and to me. He may have felt my end for godhood. You know, I might stop being Sweet Daisy because of what he did.
Because of Char.
Because as soon as my head gets taken off with that sword,
But we know that as soon as your head gets taken off with that sword, as it has been in the past, nothing happens.
yes.
Maybe
but
it's if you're alive for long enough.
It was the
Yeah, does Sweet Daisy still have the mark?
Yes. Sweet Daisy is still marked across
And
her
Sweet
left
Daisy
eye.
never shared that realization that we came to.
No, she did. I thought.
I thought
She
we
shared
did.
it, yeah, she shared
Oh.
it to us at the table when we were all eating.
I thought we did. I still don't know if what he did to me is going to seal me or if it's going to make me become Shar. Because
Well,
I've
I
been
think,
killed by the sword in the past. We had this realization, but it didn't do anything. I was still mortal, I just reincarnated into another one.
No matter what, if your head gets taken from your body, you're gonna stop being Sweet Daisy.
Well, the idea was that that I maybe can come back as Sweet Daisy easier after the fact, you know? But if Sweet
Yeah.
Daisy's soul gets fused to Shar, then I'm going to become a full-fledged goddess, which I kind of want to talk to Annalise. I don't know if I'm just projecting, but what if she's going through something similar? She's got all these thoughts and experiences as Aktha may be, and then all of a sudden she's Nikolai, she's Shar, she's herself again with all of these new things put on top of it. You'd be terrified, right?
Things happened the way that you're suggesting, yeah. But we don't know if that's how it worked. Maybe she was aware, she had control. Maybe that's what, like, when Aktha calmed themselves, they got more bloodthirsty. Maybe that was Annalise showing themselves. Maybe they were awake and conscious this whole time. They just were waiting for Tarathiel to come set them free. Waiting for Aktha to die so that they can come out. I don't know. There is much we don't know, and like I said, if we're going to make any judgment on Annalise, we need information. We need to talk with her, at the very least.
Okay. How about this? I'll start casting Omen of Peril with the intention, in the immediate future, try and visit Annalise in a dream. And if it's too dangerous, then we'll put it off for another night.
Works for me.
Okay. And I'm gonna start casting Omen of Peril.
Okay. You cast this spell and are filled with the divination of your potential future actions. And the idea of delving into the dreams of Annalise, though not directly dangerous, wouldn't be safe for you either.
It would not be safe for me
It
either.
would not be safe for you either.
That makes sense.
But not overtly dangerous.
So
I feel like it might pull eyes over to us, though.
okay,
Yeah.
so in metagame terms, it's literal. Is it a 50-50 or is it like a 70-30 on the danger scale?
It's up in the air. You don't get that flag of this is dangerous, but you're not reassured either.
I will say every time you've dreamed hop in the campaign, it's always gone bad.
I'm gonna say
However-
we might want to hold off on this and think about it first.
Let
Maybe
us
before.
get a couple more
session.
things settled in.
Yeah.
It's getting dark.
Okay. It wouldn't
I-
be outwardly dangerous, but also not getting safe.
Then I suggest that we bring this up with the group before we do anything. I don't want to risk anything, and I don't want to risk you while it's just you and me who are awake and active and ready for it to happen.
That's fair. All right. It'll be something. Come on.
Sweet Daisy, I hope you know that I couldn't have done this without you. And being able to find more about who I was and where to go, it's thanks to you. And I wanted to express my gratitude. I don't think I have yet.
It's all right. Not many people do when it comes to having my set of gifts. You know, I used to do this all the time. It was my job. You know, if it wasn't for me, none of this would have happened either with Tarathiel.
I don't think that's necessarily true. The story I heard is that you allowed him to remember his past, but that would have come any day. He was searching for it endlessly. He was obsessed with it. He would have found it one way or another, with or without you.
That might be true. Some other oracle would have gotten taken advantage of if it wasn't me.
Perhaps.
I'm gonna go to bed. Good night. Thank you for
Good night,
letting
Daisy.
me. Thank you for letting me know about Jack. I don't quite know how to feel yet. I do know he was bad, though, for a lot of people. Even though it didn't feel that way sometimes.
I know. Feelings are complicated when it comes to old friends. It is the curse of having emotions. I hope
suppose so.
if you do need any help, you can always find me here. I will end with words of advice I can.
Okay. We'll go with that. And Sweet Daisy is gonna curl up in her bedroll and turn over.
Ugarda's gonna head towards the mouth and see if Declan needs relieving or whatever from watch.
I think
You go.
Cass is probably up with Declan.
Declan looks over and says, "Hey,
Need some relief? You've been washing all day.
well, even if I did go over, I wouldn't be able to sleep. So, best to at least do something."
Cass can help with that.
I can, yeah. I've been trying to off all night though, so.
A music bot. Why?
Music bot.
La
Music
musica
bot.
bot.
It wouldn't be a Kyle session.
Without my fucking music bot.
Fucking hating you.
Tarathiel is our big bad. The music bot is Kyle's big bad.
Yes.
For real.
Always
For
was.
real.
I can't
was.
wait for Kyle to be in my music campaign so he can get out all that aggression against the music bot.
That needs to be the BBG of the campaign.
It's
Anyway.
just a music bot.
Good quote for Annalise, too.
You all
What? Wait, what?
You all lay down and rest. Of course, rest doesn't come easily for most of you. But one by one, rest is achieved as the night hangs heavy above you, obscured by the dark clouds that extend ever onward. Aktha, as you are performing your ritual, you nod off a few times. Such as a ritual that allows you to rest somewhat while performing it. And you flitter in and out of a dream of some sort. A dream of an endless blue sky dappled with clouds, reflected ever onward beneath you. An endless skyscape. And in this, brief flashes of memory, of people, of the things you've done, of Tomo. You blink awake a brief moment later, and the memories once again are lost like a fading dream. And you continue the ritual into the dark hours of the morning. And that's where I'm going to end today's session.
Woo!